should be a good one, as it'll be the L.A. Chargers taking on the New England Patriots.
To kick off.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Nix. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Throwing Nix. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The Patriots at 5 and 7 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
To throw, here's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's Nix. Hard throw, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
48-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. In the first quarter, officials setting the tone. They're going to be watching those hands on defense.
What do they always say? Better to be tough in the beginning and loosen up as things go on. And they called one right out of the gate to let everyone know what it was going to be like. Holding right there.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Cougar 19! Come on. Ready, right?
They'll run up the middle with Campbell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
And not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Rondé Gadsden with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Complete, it's Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now they'll audible to something else. Here's Nix. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle made.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. To throw is Nix. He completes it to Henry. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 39. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he's got his man on the out route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Nix to the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to get.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 41.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 41.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Oh, my son! 11. Ready! My name is Hudson.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Quick completion to Henry. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Oh, my son!
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
And now they'll shift things around.
44. Shanahan! Joe.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Oh, my son! Huddle. Ready! My name is Hudson.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Motion. Ready! My name is Hudson.
They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Nix from the shotgun. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Bo Nix keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
So from the 37, here's second and a yard. They go up the middle with Campbell. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 50 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. The ball on the 32, it's second and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll give to the big man, Campbell. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
And the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 6.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That one complete to McConkey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Ready?
Second and goal from the 1. Back to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Campbell. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll have 50 seconds to work with, so that really plenty of time to try to put something together. Here's a diving catch right side. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Ready. 180.
Operating from the gun. Nix. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Back to the air with Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to keep it on the ground. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They give it off here to the tight end. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Up the middle they go. Waters. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll look to throw now on first down. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going. Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On the handoff, here's Campbell. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Contreras. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third.
20. Chad Ryland to kick off.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
At the 45-yard line.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Nick's going to keep this himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll go play action with Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Nix. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Ready. My name.
Nick's going to keep this himself. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Oh, my son!
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. That's to his running back, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Throwing Nix. That is caught. And the Patriots are going to be set up at a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
First down and goal to go.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Patriots have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
They'll line up for a 2-point conversion.
Captain.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This one finds McConkey. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's Campbell. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. On the run, it's Campbell. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth-quarter lead grows by a couple more. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. Now it's Nix. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. This offense so far on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Going quickly out to the right side. He's converged on quickly, and I don't think he got the first down. He did not. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Here we go. Start. Knocking. 18. Steady.
They'll run with the big man, Campbell. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 115 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ramsey. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
And now an audible here into something else.
19 Lions.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboys. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown! From 3 yards out. And the Chargers are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
36. Patriots 26.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because he had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Nix. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Nix to throw again. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. To throw is Nix. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down inbounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Pats have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Ryland for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
43. Patriots 33.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
Here we go, we're good.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Nick's looking to throw again. His throw incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Chill. Ole. Captain. Ole.
To throw, here's Nix. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Nix to the air. Over the middle. Oh, no, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided.
Ready?
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Ramsey. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Past the 20. A big pickup of 38.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
Here we go. Start.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
60 Eagles.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Los Angeles, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Pick it up.